Hi there, we're here today to talk about Yamaha's top-of-the-range flagship sports tourer, the Tracer 9 GT Plus. Now this model shares a beautifully agile chassis and torquey 890cc triple engine with a standard Tracer 9 GT. But this Plus model has a wide range of technological features that really raise its sports touring credentials to the next level. Now the headline key addition has to be this radar that sits in front here below the headlight. The radar detects vehicles ahead and helps maintain a set distance. The radar can also assist with braking and even adjust suspension for a controlled and refined ride, as you'd expect from such a luxury machine. Now what happens is the radar throws out a beam that detects how far a vehicle is in front and then constantly evaluates the distance between the bike and that vehicle and adjusts the speed of the bike to maintain a set distance. The target speed is displayed on the dash and can be changed by using the increase or decrease buttons. The gap to the vehicle in front is four-way selectable, adjusted with this button on the left side of the bars. A green icon on the dash indicates your chosen distance, with the gap varying between 1 and 2 seconds. The electronic sensors are all linked, so the engine speed, the gear speed, throttle position, the cornering angle, the semi-active suspension damping and the braking systems all talk to each other so the bike can adapt its systems to any condition. For example, cruise control is linked to the bike's semi-active suspension, braking system and IMU lean angle sensors, so if the bike is in cruise control and begins to corner, the speed will gently decrease as a safety feature. Another example is when cruise control is engaged, suspension damping is automatically moved into a softer setting for ride comfort. It will also stiffen damping if the cruise control needs to slow the bike to avoid a collision. With cruise control engaged, the bike will slow down if the vehicle in front brakes or the distance rapidly closes. A first system closes the throttle, then engine braking is employed, and as a last resort the brakes will engage, balancing front and rear while stiffening suspension. When the Tracer physically applies the brakes under cruise control, an orange warning sign will appear on the dash. Now the second advantage of the radar is smart braking, which means more accurately assistance to the unified braking system. You switch BC to the on position and braking is augmented if the radar senses the potential for a collision. Note that with cruise control on, the system will apply the brakes, but when cruise control is off, the Tracer will not brake on its own. Additional brake pressure is only applied when BC is on and the rider is braking. In this case, the radar continuously monitors what's ahead of the bike. If it sees something worth avoiding and the rider starts to brake but isn't braking hard enough, the system will determine it needs more brake pressure and more brake pressure can be added. It will then activate both front and rear brakes. If the system senses the rider is not using enough front or rear brake or too much of one or not enough of the other, the brake will balance between the front and rear to achieve optimum braking performance. At the same time, the suspension is automatically adjusted to balance the bike as it's slowing down. Now there are exceptions. For example, if the bike senses cornering, it won't balance the brakes, which means the GT Plus can still be trail braked using the front or the rear into, through and out of a corner without the system intervening. It's a great feature. In addition to this, the GT Plus features 3 power modes, Sport, Street and Rain. Plus there's a 4th customizable mode to fine-tune output. When you select custom mode, you'll be able to also manually set the slide control system and lift control system, as well as the traction control. The active suspension adjusts to road conditions in real time and has 2 settings, which is mode A1, and that's a sport setting with an increased damping force suitable for smoother road conditions, while A2 is the comfort setting with softer damping forces suitable for rougher road conditions. A new cutting-edge sports tourer is the first Yamaha to be equipped with a new 3rd generation quick shifter that allows gear changes in either direction when on or off the throttle. The quick shifter also works when the smart cruise control is active. Riders have a choice of 3 different screen themes with a new full-colour 7-inch TFT meter, plus there's a smartphone connectivity and Garmin full-screen navigation capability if you download MyRide and Garmin motorised apps. The height adjustable rider's seat is upgraded with new padding and a revised shape for increased comfort. A new leather style cover is spec'd to enhance the overall feeling of quality. This is now a more comfortable and refined place to spend a long day's ride. Pegs have 2 positions, up and down. The bars will move back and forwards by moving the risers on the top yoke, and the seat has 2 heights, which is 820mm and 835mm. Lighting is a full LED system, and Yamaha's sophisticated cornering lights are standard equipment on a Tracer 9 GT Plus. When the machine is travelling at 5 km an hour or faster and the lean angle exceeds 7 degrees, the cornering lights automatically turn on and the inside of the turn is lit, whether it's high or low beam being used. It's given a much larger illuminated area of the road. The GT Plus is fully equipped for long distance, with panniers fitted as standard, and weather protection is taken care of with a large 10-level adjustable windscreen. Plus 10-stage adjustable grip heaters make winter rides more enjoyable. Shop Yamaha also offers a comfort heated seat as a genuine accessory, also with 10 selectable temperature levels. So as you can see, the wide range of technology that's been packed into this new Tracer 9 GT Plus is designed to deliver supreme levels of rider comfort and added confidence on those long trips. But don't take my word for it, let's hear from owner Russell Jantz. Russell has owned the last 3 Tracer 9 models and has recently bought the GT Plus model. Now, can you tell us a little bit about, in the real world, how these technological features are different from the standard model?
Sure. Firstly, I found the cockpit a lot easier to use and manoeuvre around. While I was riding, the biggest thing that stood out to me was the fact that coming into a corner, the bike didn't dip down hard into a corner. I just felt more comfortable going into a corner. Going through the corner was nicer, and coming out was just easier and quicker. And even the guys behind me I've ridden with for thousands of kilometres were noting and saying you're just coming out of the corner so much quicker and sweeter. So that was a big thing I noticed. The features are great. The bike is super comfortable. The Tracers have always been good, but this one's just next level again. I love this one.
So overall, you'd say an improvement over the standard model?
Very much so. The level of the dash, the way the braking system worked, the quick shifter is even smoother. I didn't think it would get any smoother. Yeah, the bike overall seems to be that much more refined than the last one I had, which was just a standard.
And how is your mode selection? Is that something that's easier or harder? Is it more complicated than before? Or?
Definitely easier. Before you had to toggle through with the wheel, and it worked. You had to really remember how to do it. The toggle switch is great. The mode selections on a long ride to MotoGP last year, we got some rain down near Sale, and I only wish I had a button I could flick and hit rain, and this one's got it. Bang, rain, done.
So nice, more intuitive, if you like, for the rider.
Very much so, yeah. Good. Especially when you're on the road and riding. You don't want to be hopping off and flicking through books to see how to change things.
Mm. And you got any plans for taking this GT Plus on a long trip?
Yeah, we've got MotoGP planned for October. 22nd is the actual race day, but we do a 3-day ride down, 2-day ride back. All up we do about 3,500 kilometres ride. Browns Mountain, Omeo, Bonang. We love our twisties. A lot of guys on adventure bikes, sports tourers and sports bikes, and I by far are the most comfortable and get down there not covered in bugs and not worn out at the end of the day.
Well, I think you've chosen the right bike for the task.
I believe so.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Russell.